there we go. Ooh. Welcome to the stream. I'm doing stream games. I open the stream so I can make sure it's working. Hit it. Click. That sound okay? Tricky! Welcome to stream. Interesting. Too interesting. Okay, hold on. Oh, it's using the wrong microphone. There we go. Is this better? Hello. Ah! I'm dropping my Cheerios. It's Cheerio time, motherfucker. Wonderful. I'm glad it's sounding better. Cause, you know, I like sounding good. Let me move my microphone. There we go. Now I can be heard even better. Hello, chat. How are we this fine evening? Or whatever time zone Tricky lives in. Really, Tricky? Can't believe my #1 fan would do that for me. Well, welcome to Arask stream. As you can see, this looks a lot different. You wanna know why that is? Because Wesley is fucking amazing. And has been doing so much formatting over the last, like, 72 hours. And he's phenomenal. And should be applauded. So thank you, babe. I love you. You're really cool. Everybody say thank you, Wesley. Yeah, he's going hardcore on the editing and the formatting primarily. Because if you look at this, it looks so good. That's what we're gonna get there in a second. But look at this. Yeah, this was yesterday. We should get Wesley a dumb t-shirt for all of his work. Anyway, welcome. Why does OBS keep popping up on the wrong screen? That is so weird. Okay. I guess we're just keeping... Yo, let's go add. Don't forget to subscribe. Oh, is this the correct title? Yes, cool. Let's go ads. Not the gambling ads. I hope you guys will forgive me. I'm eating Cheerios while I stream. Because I wasn't super hungry for dinner, but I needed to eat a little something. And so I chose Cheerios. I do also have my coffee here. Oh no. Yeah, it's churros are a superfood. Specifically for children. Superfood for children. And I am a child. We're gonna have like a super chill stream. Chat. Like, we're just gonna have a fun little time. And we're gonna talk about Arask. And we're not gonna get diverted by some sort of ridiculously posed question from Tricky and or KP and or otherwise. And eventually I'll join into a chat and my friends can come talk about how much they like Arask. Be warned. Let's see, where are we sitting at? We're sitting at 8 people. God damn. So popular tonight. I bet you all are like, just get on with it, Cat. Just move on to the actual content. We don't care about hearing you eat all these Cheerios. Is the rest playtesting period over? For now. I guess. Like, we feel really solid about levels 1 through 10. And pretty much everything has been tested for 1 through 10. There are some tiny exceptions, like the fact that we made Chaos Wizard this morning. Yeah. Yes, I sneeze like an anime girl. Go ahead and judge me. I can't help it. But like, playtesting is not over. Nothing is. Why do I sneeze like that? I just sneeze like that, Tricky. I'm an anime girl, like, in my soul, and it only comes out when I sneeze. Or I go, oh, well. That's why I sneeze like that. But yeah, we're still testing stuff. There's so much content planned for Arask. Literally, like, this is level 1 through 10. And then we're gonna get the full book. And then we're gonna do some expansions on stuff. Like, Wesley wants to work on a specific Dragons expansion. I have an Eclipse module, a Soul Eater module, a Koblioko module. I gotta run a full campaign. There's the full, like, quote-unquote, like, our Xanathars, which is called currently the Good and Evil expansion, where you can either play a really good class, or a real fucked up class. There's more modules, I'm sure. I can't think of any, though. Yeah. We'll get there, but there's a class that has a very specific branch of it that is very much just, you are a weapon from Soul Eater. You get to transform into a full weapon. And then be willed by other people. It's very fun. But yeah, there's gonna be a whole module. Yeah. We're gonna work on dragons and the Eclipse module first once the whole book is done. And the whole book shouldn't take too long, truly, honestly. Now that we've gotten, you know, roughly, I would say this is like 2/3 of the game. Not this document. This is just classes. Anyway, I'm sure you guys are like, enough yapping about the things that don't exist. Just get on with the things that you've actually made, goddammit. Oh, I'm sure you're still formatting. Thank you for formatting, my love. Look at all these people in stream coming to listen to me yap. Oh, thank you, Sketchy! Thank you for the sub. Parker! Welcome! Welcome to stream. Parker, you're designated mod because, Wesley is currently formatting. So look out for the fucking robots. Alright, the sound plays twice. Parker takes his mini-mod job very seriously. Okay, enough chit-chat. I've spent the last 10 minutes just kind of fucking around. So, classes. As you can see. Beautiful page. Wonderfully formatted. With an example thing. Oh, I've noticed a formatting error. Chapter here is not capitalized. Oh ha ha ha. I see. I thought you've been capitalizing chapter. That's what you've been doing. We had a whole moment where you went through and capitalized chapter. Like it's chapter 1. It's a title. No, yesterday we went through each like instance of chapter and capitalized it. I swear to God. This was yesterday. I remember it clearly. Technically, if we want to be grammatically correct, we should capitalize it. Because it's the title. I can't believe I'm being gaslit by my own fiance. I love you. For the people who have never been here when I talk about Arask, my lovely little game. Oh yeah. If you haven't been here, Wesley and I are engaged. I've been for a while now. It's very nice. Very great. Always knew we were gonna get married. Still haven't got married, but it's in the plans. So Arask, the base book, is going to have 12 classes, and classes are divided into 3 categories, based upon your resources. Hi, Duncan. Standalone classes, mana classes, and hybrids. And so here we have an example of a class layout, which is very nice. Wesley has changed how classes are being laid out. It's very nice. Because the old style, I didn't really like. It didn't feel very good. It may also have been because the font kind of sucked. But here, we have color coding. Each class has its own color. Wesley's made a whole color chart for possible class color themes. And this one is fucking lime green. Yellowish lime green. And that's your gladiator. It's kind of your classic... Thanks, babe! Wesley has informed me it's puke green. The contender, yes. This is your classic barbarian. They get things, and as you can see here, we have a little description written by me. I wrote this yesterday. Almost Nickelodeon green. It's a little too dull for Nickelodeon green. I love everyone's opinions on the green. It's a green. A yellowish green. So laid out and everything is your level 1 abilities. your level 3 ability, your level 4 abilities, and the affinity that you get. So you get an enhancement level 5. That kind of stuff. Yes, babe, you only capitalize it when it's the full title of, like, Chapter 1. Or Chapter 3. But if you say, in this chapter, it's lowercase. I was, in fact, a grammar teacher. I know these things. I've got so many people in chat. Hello, lurkers. Speak. Join us. Talk to me. Ask me questions. So with Gladiator, this is a stamina class. It is only stamina. And so we have the base gear, which is what you get at level 1. And I'll swap over and I'll show. We were working on the armor tables and the weapons tables the last time I worked on this on stream. Yes, give me your ad revenue. Give me money. Yes. Speak. Otherwise Twitch will not consider you real. Yes, there is. It's just this is only chapter 2, which is only the classes. I told you! We went through! It's okay, babe. I love you. You were just gaslighting me. Because you had gaslit yourself. This bitch funded! Yeah. I would love to do more stuff, but sadly I have to have a day job. Womp womp. So Gladiator gets your classic, like, barbarian stuff of, like, damage negation. Also, the differences between stamina, mana, and hybrid are stamina classes are primarily physical damaging, or physical based. Mana classes are magic based, and hybrid are both. There's your rundown. It's explained a lot, over and over, many places. Hello! Welcome! Welcome first time chatter. It is a very fun class. You get to hit things really hard, and also you're Gaston. Something that will be explained whenever I write the actual homebrewing section and, like, GM tips. Because I want people to be able to build whatever the fuck they want in this game. Because that's my kind of... That's my central theme. Is Arask is about crafting whatever the fuck you want. And you can use the pieces that are given to you. Cartoon Gaston. You can use your muscles to be charismatic. And you know, you've got muscles to spare. But you're also, like, do things like chase people down. You can taunt people to come closer and fight you. Chase them down. You can negate damage. We love provoke tag mechanics, truly. And then you can hit hard as fuck. You naturally do 1.5 times damage. And then you can spend stamina to just straight up have 2 times damage automatically. And that's Gladiator. It's very fun. It's giving very Gladiator vibes. You're performing in a coliseum for fun. for the love of the fight, for the blood, for the gore. Skulls for the Skull Throne. They're not necessarily dumb. You don't have to be a stereotypical dumbass. Just because they're the theoretical Ayo connection? No, it's fine. I just dropped some frames. Slow-mo. Oh, is it because I scrolled? Oh no. Come on, connection. You can do it. Stay green. We're dropping a lot of frames. What's going on? Interesting. It looks fine on my end. But, cool. But yeah, yeah, OBS says I'm having a fucking, like, nosedive. Hopefully it sorts itself the fuck out. Alright. Scroll one down. Probably gonna drop a bunch of frames. Then we have Trapper. Q Parker saying, I fucking love this class. There it is. This is our essentially survivalist ranger style class. This is a class that I lovingly call an inverse class. So a standard class is primarily focused about abilities that you can do directly in combat, with a secondary gimmick of things that you can do in downtime. Because downtime is a big thing in Arask. We love downtime. So short or long list, you get short rest, I believe, is like 1 to 2 downtime actions that you can do. You can do things like craft. You can go shopping. You can pray to gods. You can meditate. You can forge telepathic bonds. What else can we do? What does Trapper have? No, wait, no, this is a roleplay class. So inverse classes, or like roleplay classes, primarily focus on what you can do in downtime. So this one has a lot of travel mechanics. As always, your base gear, which is very fun. You get a bunch of just little items. Parker keeps saying ribbon abilities, and I don't know what the fuck that means. Love Parker. Don't know what the fuck that means. Love now. Yeah, I kind of got the gist. It's just I'm making fun of you. It's my job. So you can decrease travel time, and you can investigate an area, see what was last happening in it. You do a lot of things on the road. And the scales, you can lower it by 1/3, and then 1/2, and then 2/3. It's very good. It's a very strong class, level 1. You get really strong investigation, and you get really good travel time. So if you want to play a game that is, like, traversing a continent, you want a Trapper. And level 3, you get your first combat ability, where you can, like... For those that have seen Pokemon Lock, you basically can Pokemaniac this. Only 3 things about it. It's very Cobalt Soul, if you've seen that in D&D, by Matt Mercer. It's a good way to get information on the creatures that you're fighting. A level 4. You can make it harder for you guys to get lost if you're wandering through the woods. It's just when you're using this ability or other abilities. And then at level 4, you get your fun split path, which every class gets a split path. Gladiators is very heavily like 1v1 or grim big horde mechanics based. This is how you approach what you're hunting. Typically, this will be more like bigger creatures or villains or people of interest. And you can either go kind of the intelligence route by stalking and following them, kind of getting to know their patterns of behavior, and this gives you kind of an advantage against them. Gives you personally, not your party, a action before initiative begins, and then advantage on your initiative roll. Or you can go the more charisma route, where you start appearing places and making your target paranoid. You can do this to one target, and they get paranoid. Yeah, every class gets a split path. So here, I'll scroll back up to Gladiator. So you get Lure or Chase, and then you get Targeted Duel or Sweeping Edge. Targeted Duel is literally just fight me, just like an evolution of Taunted, which is a condition. Or Sweeping Edge, and you can attack multiple creatures in a single attack. Targeted Duel. Yeah, so Paranoia gives you a disadvantage on attack rolls against the source of Paranoia, and disadvantage on awareness checks. It's very similar to Fear, but it's slightly different. You can still move and everything. Answering a Wesley question. Level 6, you get another combat ability where you can start modifying the terrain as you fight, letting you create hazardous terrain and traps. And they take damage if they go through a lot of the feet of movement. Level 8 is you can hide your traversal from anyone who is intentionally trying to track you. I say intentionally because that way you can still run into stupid people or random encounters, yada yada. Also at level 8, this is an expansion of the level 4 Headhunter ability. So if you have successfully followed or inflicted the paranoid condition, you can extend the ability to your allies. They can get this is written wrong. If you can, this is written slightly weird. It's supposed to be up to 1/4 your level of your allies. So at level 8 it should be 2. Etc. etc. Which I should increase that. Little tweaks. Or they become a source of paranoia themselves, and the target can not roll well against them. And then level 10 expands upon size up, and now you can give yourself advantage against the creature that you size up. This phrase here, Wesley, should be giving up to 1/4 your level of your allies. I'm gonna wait to get a confirmation. Confirmed. Trapper makes Cheerios again. Trapper does not get 2 sets of split paths. They might get another one at level 12, which is when they would get their next option for a split path. Some classes have some classes lock you into a path and some classes don't. It's just kind of a variation between having a whole bunch of classes. But for this one, it locks you in and it enhances the ability you already took. I think it's pretty fun. With Keen Eyes, you upgrade your size up ability, giving yourself advantage, and also you can now learn new things, max hit points, mythic points, which are like legendary actions, mythic resistances, again, legendary resistances, and a magic item. This probably should be they possess. They may possess is like it's a question. It's funny. I wrote that wrong. My fault. Didn't you know 20 will go through? Back to a normal class. We have our rogue class, aka the Infiltrator. And I very much like this class. I think it is kind of... It's really fucked up. Like, really fucked up. And it's a fun kind of fucked up. Never betray anyone. So... Very much I Am the Spy vibes. They center around stealth and hitting people where it hurts. So they have the ability to dash for cheap. Man, this is fucking busted. Hi! Welcome! I'm just talking about classes. That's what I'm gonna focus on tonight. Because... I mean, I could also talk about our character creation section, because I think it's really cool. I think Wesley did a really good job. But I'll probably do that once I pop into a server. Which I should probably do at some point, because otherwise I'm just going to be sitting here talking to myself, and not about anything else. And just going through all the classes. Which is not a bad thing. I'll do that after stamina classes. You know, just to fuck with Parker. I'm waiting for Parker to respond, because he'll, like, cry or something. There it is. Answering another Wesley question. And I'm going back to 10. Parker, stamina classes, Fyraga. Correct! Parker helped me make 2 of these classes. And he did also help with Infiltrator a little bit. But he really had a hand in Trapper and in Brawler, which is the class after this one. But Infiltrator is really good at running, really good at stealth, really good at remembering things. Little bits of information, rumors, just a whole lot of just like, oh yeah, I heard this in a bar. Then their split path is focused around stealth. They can stealth near people and not have to deal with being slower, or they can choose it to be a secondary action. When they attack, At level 4, they get to do a fun thing of make people roll to be not concussed. Concussion is a condition that progressively gets worse the lower that your health is, and it gives you compounding detriments. It's very fun. That'll be in the combat section, which is... I don't know if combat's done. I think it's close. What? Dropping my Cheerios! I just keep dropping them. God damn. They get very good at deceiving other people. Their roleplay gimmick is really just, like, lying out of their ass. Stealth again. They can, stealth for free, just, like, 7+ dex. This might be a little high. We'll try it out later. And then, instead of trying to be concussed, you can give them bleed by hitting them in the veins. That's very fun. Bleed is a different condition. Conditions are status effects. And there's 21 statuses in the base book at the current moment. Which I need to write a note. And do that before I go to bed. Because I have to fuck with statuses just a little bit. Air conditions. Because I keep forgetting to do that, because I don't have slow in the game yet. Well, hold on, chat. I'm gonna double check some. Go for your guns. Here, while this is happening, I'm going to... really just gotta check something because I don't know if I wrote that in and just didn't get copied over or if it got missed. Oh, no, it's just a thing that I wrote in at level 12. Never mind. Never mind. We good. I'm not dumb. Alright, back to the document. Back to the document. The last ability before, you know, the cutoff is letting you blind. And you can blind a target on top of, you know, making them bleed or giving them a concussion. And they're very fun. And now we're on to the red class, Parker's favorite class. You know, the hand-to-hand combat one. It's very much D&D Monk. While I chew on my goddamn Cheerios, I'm gonna find a thing to sit in so my friends can come bother me. We're gonna sit here.
You should throw a
Fucking beach party. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Hey, Parker.
Ow.
And babe. And babe.
They could hear that, by the way.
Oh, good.
They did hear that.
My join
was
sound
fun
on
as fuck.
Discord is, oh no, you guys are under the fucking box.
I mean,
Oh,
I'm also
God.
Anthony right now, so...
You are also Anthony right now, hold on.
I'm also above the border. Oh, no.
I mean, you're supposed to be
Guys,
above
I'm
the border.
floating. Guys,
Oh,
I'm floating.
Wait, because you're small right now.
Help me, I'm floating.
There you go, I've moved you down.
Okay. Whoa.
Now, if I grab Anthony. Hold on.
So, guys, this is the actual height chart IRL.
Here we go.
Yo, you can be Bunny! Bunny Vard!
Funny vibe.
Hit Parker with the stop sign.
Wait, no, wait!
Anyway, welcome to stream. I can only
Yeah.
talk to myself for so long without getting bored and my tongue getting dry.
Yeah, valid. But yeah, chat. Look, it's the class. It's Brawler.
He's so excited.
Hey chat, watch this. I put duct tape over his mouth. Here you go. You're free now.
Yeah.
Do you want to hype up Brawler?
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah. Yeah. Ow, that hurt. Anyways, Brawler guys. Holy shit. Okay, this class is really cool.
He's gonna say that about every class.
Yes, but I think this one is especially really fun. Brawler is the last stamina class before going into hybrids and then mana classes.
They're organized stamina mana hybrid now.
Oh. I forget that things change like that.
Yeah.
Either way, this class is really fun.
So, my Cheerios!
Wildcat fixes their Cheerios.
No,
At level 1, they get unarmed proficiency.
I'm fine.
It's very similar to 5e Monk. The damage scales as your level goes up, starting at +2, then going to +4, then +6.
It does not use ice powers one. It in fact uses anything but ice powers. No magic.
The only ice used is the ice on your wrists as you beat the shit out of your opponents. That's the only ice I need. Anyways.
Bring out the brass knuckles.
After that are the combos. They're really fun. This is where I think Brawler take more from Pugilist than it does from Monk, and that's a very good thing. Essentially, you can spend stamina to make extra.
Cooking chicken by punching it 10,000 times.
Yeah, exactly. That's. But yeah, as a secondary action, you can spend stamina and make extra attacks. You can make 1 at level 1, then 2 at level 7, and then 3 at level 14, though we're not there yet.
Might as well have it.
Might as well, yeah. It's all coming soon, chat. Level 3 is really fun. It's one of those ribbon abilities that really enhance the class. During a long or short rest, you can spend downtime to meditate. And essentially gain advantage to insight checks for people lying to you.
Parker.
It's really fun. Yeah.
My friend, near and dear to my heart. You have such a horrible case of YouTuber voice.
Oh, I do have a face for radio, so.
You're totally fine. You're just like. You're so good.
Am I grading?
No, you're.
No.
It's just that the way that you talk about this. Go away.
Fun.
Oh
wow.
I'm sorry. You walked into my chat, which is automatically going to roast you.
Oh man.
The way you're doing it is just so classic, like YouTuber, like presentation voice.
What? I'm a streamer. I have to have this voice.
I'm a streamer. I don't have this voice.
Anyways, level 4, you get combo strikes. These are really fun. This is the first real split path. If you choose jab, they you essentially reduce the movement of your target. Oh, you get both? Oh, I'm dumb. I was thinking regenerative style is the.
Yeah, you get both of these. This is the split path.
Yes.
Combo strikes are just additional maneuvers that you can add to your combos.
which is really fun.
Which does change it in some cases to not being a damaging thing.
Yes, I like this a lot because this reminds me a lot of a system from a game called Mythic Bastion Land, where
Parker is the grumbler of the stream.
Jesus, tricky. Essentially, I like it when mechanics like allow you to do more than just do big number, and Combo Strikes really does tack on that type of thing. So,
but this is why do big number, Parker.
It is do big number, but it also
do other thing.
But do other thing as well.
It do other thing.
It's not just big number.
And so the fun thing about Brawler, in my opinion, is that you naturally regenerate your stamina.
It's so
one of your things, because you're gonna be spending a lot of stamina, my guys, and you have to be able to regenerate it. I have had a very long day. I'm starting to lose it.
It's all good. With patience, you essentially get back stamina by enemies missing attacking you. I'm trying to do the work.
You are. I think the thing is that you are explaining it so much.
Sorry.
You need to assume that chat can read, which is not true about everyone in chat. I'm sure.
I think too much about the dummies as a dummy myself.
Don't think about the dummies.
But I'm a dummy. I practice self-love.
Good job, dummy.
Yeah. Anyways,
this Twitch streamer only talks in to their chat in baby voice. Okay, chat.
Being a Twitch streamer is a lot like being a teacher, and Kat has experience in both.
Has experienced. I'm no longer a teacher currently.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of teaching,
this.
They are teaching this. At level 6, you're tough.
You're tough.
From
you get to be tough.
Last Airbender.
This is so true.
You get to be tough.
You get to
it's
feel.
So fucking fun. It's so fun. Chat. It's so fucking fun.
You didn't even use this ability in the tests.
I never got a chance.
Get owned.
No, you don't get it, chat. We didn't get to test this specifically because we were fighting a fucking dragon most of the time with the character I was using with Brawler. So what was I gonna do? Fucking clap and feel the air? I probably could have done that actually.
Be creative, bitch.
I could have done that. Fuck.
It's only after the thing happens that Parker's brain cells engage.
They don't really engage much. This is why I'm so pedantic.
Hold on, chat. Gotta crack my back. Ow. Oh, that felt good though.
Ow. That's a good one.
I'm gonna whine. Ow.
Red or white?
White. Chiropractor stream. That'd be very funny. I have very cracky joints because I'm hypermobile. So I can crack my joints all the time.
I have very weedy joints, personally.
What?
You said cracky.
Anyway, at level 8 you get more things to do when you do combos. You get a different way to regenerate stamina. This one we changed last night, because it didn't function correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, you want a class that lets you become a wall? Hold on, we're diverting.
We're diverting?
We're diverting. We'll come back to this chat. Welcome to Arcane Warden. Do you want to be a wall? You want to be a wall?
Yes, Vaughn. So many colors.
So many colors. This is this class that lets you be a wall. You get runes, and you get a shield. Your shield, a wall.
Guys, I want you to
Level 1 gives you +2 to AR. Oh. And you can spend stamina or mana to extend it in 5 feet in any direction. You can become a wall. And then you can create walls by creating a little area of safety. It's a 10 by 10 foot
tank,
cube.
baby.
Sorry, I need to stop for a moment. Vaughn, that is not supposed to be an archaeologist brown. It is supposed to be a copper.
Wesley, when picking up the paint swatch at the...
I did not pick this color. This was insisted by someone else. I forget who.
I mean, I picked it.
Fair enough.
It used to be called Arcane Warrior.
You didn't fit.
The whole thing is centered around modifying your shield and being the goddamn wall. And casting runes. So like level 4, you can cast runes for cheaper. Also at level 4, you get an extra thing for your shield. And then you can extend your zone of safety with, things that are walls. You can now make runes that hold 2 spells, which is a big thing. 2 separate kinds of spells. Your AR bonus increases to a +3, so you can be more of a wall. You can extend it further. You can now give things disadvantage. And then you can use runes to either enhance or negate an affinity on someone that you place it on. But overall, you're a wall. Wall, 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 wall. Anyway. Oh, Vaughn, you say that, but this class was made with a lot of help from Mike, who is the Gunlance user of our group in Monster Hunter. He is the Gunlance man. And I made all of these abilities, but the original Arcane Warrior was made with Mike. And so I made this class with Mike in mind. Meaning, yes, it is Gunlance vibes. 100%. Intentionally.
But you gotta, port the Monster Hunter weapons into this system.
No.
Not our job.
Not our job. Gotta leave something up for the fucking homebrewers.
I wasn't talking to you, I was talking to chat. I'm a fan, bitch.
You're also the basement bitch.
Still a fan.
This doesn't originate from Monster Hunter. I just made it with Mike in mind, so it ended up being Monster Hunter vibes.
Yeah.
Yes, he's the basement
FF11.
bitch. Final
Who
Fantasy.
said FF11?
If there's
FF11?
If there's ever a point where Katie stops talking for an extended period of time, assume that it is because I have sent them something that I am currently formatting in the rest of the book that I need approval on.
And I'm happy to give approval. Hey guys, do you want to know what Tricky posted on Blue Sky when they reposted my live tweet?
What?
Watch this stream or Wesley is gonna format me into the Google Doc.
He'll do it.
Will you?
I once saw him format a homeless man with nothing but a can of baked beans and a ink and quill pen.
Yeah.
It was horrifying. It became part of the ingredients list.
The ink and quill pen?
No, the homeless man. I still don't know where you put the rest of him, man.
Oh, yeah.
And hopefully you never will.
Is Parker problem for this?
Hey, I was a witness. This has nothing to do with my ongoing court case. Anyways, back to the Arask.
That he can't speak about. Because it's an ongoing court case. Chat, is there any class that you want to hear about? Is there any character type that you want to know if you can make in Arask? Because I'm pretty sure you can make fucking anything.
You guys can make so much stuff.
Who's here?
Hello, mortals.
What the oh my god.
Oh.
It's me, the contender.
It's the fucking
It's the
contender.
fucking
Oh no! It's
Contender
him!
gaming.
It's the
I have a
fucking
question.
contender. Geomancer from FF11, may I direct you to Channeler?
Hold on, I'll go up to Channeler. This is Chaos Wizard, hold on. Channeler.
It's the fuck.
Why is Duncan not showing up
Channeler.
on Fugi?
No idea.
Where is he?
That is
Hold on. I'll be there in a second.
Oh, sorry.
it's weird. Why isn't he?
I swapped over to the homestick one for a second. Hold on.
Yeah. Yeah. We can do this again. We can start over.
Oh, there he is.
Ice so clear, so blue.
Whoa.
Whoa, whoa.
He's so big!
Whoa.
I agree.
What the
I'm
fuck?
shrinking you down.
Jesus.
It's the contender.
Okay, let's do this again. Hello, mortals.
I am
Just
taller
very
than the
small.
contender.
You are very small.
You are very small. You're
We're
smaller
interviewing
than me,
Duncan
which is
after
kind
he
of
infiltrated
it's kind of a
Expect.
feat around here.
I am the contender. Hashtag contender gaming. I have a very important question for you.
Yeah?
Yes, contender.
So, we've gone over several of the classes thus far, but have we actually gone into the intricacies of stamina and exactly what role stamina classes play in a system that is mostly designed around magic users?
Excellent question,
Hashtag
Mr.
contender
Contender.
Excellent question.
I mean, the
Okay,
answer to the
come
question is that we haven't talked about it.
It is a very important part of the system, and it is what made me fall in love with the Arask.
How kind of you, Mr.
Hashtag
Contender.
contender gaming.
I've sent everyone a PDF.
What is this?
Hold on. We're opening this live on stream. Should I swap over this?
It fucking happened.
Yeah.
It fucking happened. Oh my god.
Guys, for everyone who was concerned about Jacoby's condition, I have terrible news.
Tricky is in the game.
Guys, Jacoby, I'm so sorry.
You've been integrated.
It's a virtue. This delicate balance between formatted and unformatted.
You've been formatted into the Google Doc.
You're in
This
the
is the
Google
title
Doc.
page.
Tricky, what do you want
Yeah.
us to tell your family? Tricky, what do we tell your family? Truth that the Borg never was. Tricky, do you have any last words?
I'm gonna make this the thumbnail when I post this stream on my YouTube channel.
Good.
Yes. Agreed.
Also, you'll notice that I put it under safety tools because the only way to stay safe is to watch the stream.
True.
Exactly.
Tricky was not safe.
I'll be here to protect you.
I'm like the grandpa from
That's
Yu-Gi-Oh!
right,
Cat, you need to fucking help me. I wish I could, Tricky. I wish I could. Oh, hold on. Properties. Go back to the other
Anyway,
document.
speaking of the beautiful formatting of this lovely RPG.
Channeler.
Channeler.
Penny! I see you in chat.
Hello,
Hello.
Penny.
I see you.
Oh,
We have so
whoa.
many people in chat. Holy shit. 13. Hello. Welcome to chat. Anyway, if you want to play Geomancer from FF... Thank you for pitting Monster
I don't know.
Hunter
Yeah, that was a misinput. I was trying to look at community.
Oh, but it's so important to pin.
Yeah, it's so important. Gunlance.
We've talked about all 5 classes. Well, 4.5, because we didn't get through. No, we did get through all of Brawler.
We got.
Because I talked about the level 8 stuff. Going up.
We didn't get to
His level 10?
we didn't get to the level 10 ability, which the contender himself named. I didn't hear no bell.
It's you get knocked down, but you
I'm
get up
powerful,
again.
man.
As long as you keep fucking going. Anyway, back to Channeler. Channeler is the closest thing to Druid that we have, but it doesn't do transformations.
It's also currently the closest thing we have to a cleric.
Yes, but there's a more cleric-y class plant.
Essentially, for the person who asked for Geomancer, Vaughn, it was Vaughn. This is a great Geomancer. This is a great White Mage, or a Scholar if you're in
Here he goes.
14.
Here he
Essentially,
fucking
it's
goes.
right. They're right.
Really good healer.
Oh yeah, Tricky's always right. Listen, Tricky, I said that we would probably get distracted. And it would probably be because of you. And look, it partially was.
So what we're really saying is it's your fault.
A delicate
always Ricky's
balance
fault.
between staying on topic and getting sidetracked.
Of course.
Truly get
Speaking of
virtue.
getting
Hashtag
sidetracked,
contender gaming.
Tricky, I cannot wait to see you go through Decay and live tweet it.
Hope, despair. What do I choose?
Hope.
Oh,
But you think we're gonna say anything else? I hope.
yeah, it was kind of a no-brainer.
Oh my god, there's more on the Tricky Strings thread.
What?
I'll look at that later.
I just went over because I thought it'd be funny to, out Tricky. I'm gonna look at that later, Tricky. Just you wait. Channeler is all about nature and life and death. They are the only class currently that has a tertiary, like, non-base, like, pool thing? Health bar? Bar? Why are we dropping so many fucking frames? Goddamn OBS. Anyway.
OBS, a functioning program.
OBS, my love. Basically, when you hit a thing, you can spend a little bit of mana, and you can steal health equal to your mana stat modifier. Unless they don't have enough health to meet that number. And then you can use that to give a shield to yourself or others. And then you also choose... Oh wait, no. Do you not choose here? So let's see. Nope. You get environment shift here. This class can give you a phase 2.
You are the phase 2.
Truly. So environment shift is basically your meld earth, your terraforming, etc., etc. That was my phone. We're all fine. But then you can meditate with nature, and you can communicate with plants and animals. And then you get healing. Well, you have to choose between life and death. So when you cast a healing spell... When you cast a spell, sorry, I can't read. You regenerate some health, or you can add decay to things. And then you get healing. So you get to heal for free. Not for free. Well, you get it for free. You don't have to spend character points. And then you can be really good at healing, or you can be really good at sucking. The leeching vines are really fun.
Lord.
Really, really fun.
I appreciate what Blink said of like. So what you're saying is this class has a phase 2 epic.
Beautiful contributions.
Level 6, you meditate more. You get you get answers to actual questions. And then you can channel the elements. And you get advantage, I think. Yeah, you get advantage on any roll versus the specified conditions. It's really helpful. Especially if you're
It's really badass.
Especially if your teammates want to throw status spells in like Fireball.
Oh yeah.
You know, I didn't say how big the room was. I said I cast Fireball.
Friendly fire is one of the leading contenders of causes of death.
And then you get another slip path where you can either get better healing, where you can heal even when you're only clearing a condition, or you can apply a poison to an ally or your own weapon, and that poison stacks and does damage. No, don't enter comment. This does at the start of their turn, it does a fuck ton of damage. And once it's dealt, it leaves the target and the stacks reset. But you can then do it again because the poison lasts for multiple rounds. And then you can revivify. Normally, resurrection is like a whole ritual that takes downtime actions, but as a channeler, you can just go fucking get up. And they still regenerate.
I appreciate the attention to the connections between life and death, like kind of like some kind of balance.
Mm-hmm. Hey Meefin, welcome to the stream.
Hey,
We're at 14 people. I don't think this many people would come and listen to me talk about my game.
It's also people are excited for this thing.
I hope so. I mean, hopefully we're gonna be dropping this tomorrow.
Yeah.
At
Like-
least partly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We will be dropping it from a 10-story building as a test, and it shall survive.
Truly.
If it doesn't get dropped tomorrow, it is for sure 100% next week.
Truly. Soon.
Probably the start of next week if it does.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Monday.
Yes.
Monday.
Maybe even Sunday.
Ooh.
Could be a Sunday drop.
That'd be
Arask versus
crazy.
egg test.
I think Arask wins.
Definitely will win.
Depends on what Arask is printed on.
I'd say hardcover.
An egg is oft underestimated.
Well, actually, wait. We have to say that Arask is stronger than eggs because of the original Arask game. All 3 of the main players turned out to be trans, and they were not before. They did not realize they were before the Arask game started. Coincidence? You tell me.
Fungi Drawing
Arask.
asks, is there a class that would let someone make magical balloons to attack their foes? And my fucking god, let me tell you about Chaos Wizard. Because there is! There is!
Remind the contender that the contender has something important to tell all of you during the next Arask session.
Fungi Drawing, do you like Balloonra from Kingdom Hearts? Well, let me introduce you to Chaos Wizard.
Do you like randomness? Do you like do you like the wild magic table?
This is not the clown class.
Do you like tomfoolery and shenaniganry?
If anything, this is the jester class.
I was originally planning on doing a jester class that had like smoke bombs and magic tricks.
This is the current jester class.
You could say it's a clown.
It's kind of a clown.
So Chaos Wizard is the only luck caster. You cast with your luck stat. and they have a random ability table, which at early levels you're only allowed to roll on. So, if I scroll down here, well, actually, I'll go through the other abilities first. You get a bunch of abilities, you roll on the random ability table. If you roll a 1, you reroll. Same thing with level 3.
Getting an ad for Exit 8.
Then you get Chaos, which means you can roll on the random ability table to temporarily and instantly activate an ability. It's very much Wild Magic Surge. It's very fun. Then you get another ability, and then you are finally able to choose an ability. And then you get better at controlling the chaos when you use Chaos. And then you choose some more abilities. Let's look at the abilities, shall we? They're all based around our 49
something like that.
Affinities.
Currently, though, this is a lessened table so that we could make the workload easier. So this one's just 1d20, but the extended table will have loads of stuff.
Oh yeah.
So much, guys. So much.
We have a basic thing for everything on the table.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, give me money to free yourself from the ad zone.
Exactly.
We have
we
all of them concepted out. It's just the fact of making the mechanics for them is exhausting.
A delicate balance.
Indeed.
Anyway, you want to be able to make magical balloons. Well, shall I point you directly to the bubble ability that says when using the status enhancement, you can now isolate the spell into a bubble container for an extra 10 mana. This lasts 1d4 rounds and pops automatically at the end of those rounds. If not popped by a creature, it chooses the closest creature to effect. It's fun. You can throw them. These are basically balloons. Balloons of doom.
It is.
Yay!
If you pack a nice,
Yay!
if you pack a nice little explosion spell in there, that's Ballooner Kingdom Hearts, and that's fucking sick. Just pelt a guy with fucking bubbles. It fucking rocks.
It's currently statuses. I might change it.
Status exploded.
Status, you could add knockdown.
Burst.
Throw a force affinity in there. Great at low levels. Do we have any very fun favorites?
Did you keep them all?
We
What?
did not. The mole is not part of it.
The mole's not in here currently.
No.
We do have instant quicksand.
I'm a personal big fan of Wind, number 13.
Yes. Rivali's Gale.
Which Rivali's Gale is now ready.
I like Crystal.
Crystal, very good.
Crystal's really good.
Richard suggested it.
Yeah. You can encase yourself in cocoon to heal. I do like air. I phrased it very funny. You have to flap your arms.
Flap your arms.
You have to flap your arms.
But you fly.
I can't wait to get shot down like a bird.
I also really like wood, where you can grow a tree during downtime, and it's imbued with an affinity. And if you eat the fruit on the tree, it gives you a resistance to that affinity until your next long rest.
It's so good. Chat, this game is fucking baller.
Also, I think that I should point out that one of the things that the rolling on this table says for if you're rolling like mid-combat to do one of those things randomly, one of the specifications is if this effect would normally take downtime actions, the effect instead happens instantly.
Don't gotta wait for that tree.
Instant tree.
Instant tree. And instant fruit, because the fruit also takes an hour.
Yes.
Instant tree.
Instant tree, instant fruit.
Mm-hmm.
I also like to note that if you roll metal on the random thing, it happens instantly. You instantly get 2d6 metal objects. Instantly.
Mm-hmm. Chat, it's peak.
It's so much fun.
Chat, it's fucking peak.
We've got some others still to talk about.
I've waited to put Chaos Wizard into words this entire time. I think Chaos Wizard is one of the only classes that survived most of the most of the game. Just because I was very insistent of I know exactly what I want this to be.
And it's really great.
And then I wrote it this morning.
And I wrote out all the mechanics for it this morning.
Yeah.
So troubadours, do you want to be gay?
Troubadour is, do you want to be Trobio? Or, any other bard or something.
Yeah, it's your bard class.
Why wouldn't you want to be Trobio?
Troubadours are another one of those inverse classes that are primarily roleplay based. You get a lot of downtime actions, and they're also focused around shape spells and illusions. So you get a thing where you can give allies a bonus equal to half of your mana stat modifier. And then you also get the Illusions and Charms paradigm, which allows you to cast very good illusions and charms. Stamina is primarily physical based. They're mechanically incredibly similar. But stamina classes and stamina enhancements are primarily they're physical. They're physical things. So exertion, and weapon usage are the primary uses of stamina, and mana are primarily magic based. Stamina classes get a lot of things that are movement based, and then mana classes get a lot of modifications to spells or things that are more being able to sense things, so a magical sense or a planar sense are listed under mana, but the sniper enhancements are listed under stamina. It's really just kind of a modification of how you fight. What were you saying, babe?
It's ad time.
It's ad time! Fuck. Rest in peace, people who have ads. If you don't want to see ads, either install an ad blocker or subscribe.
Well, that's crazy.
We recommend this. We
recommend the subscribe. Because I am a starving artist.
True.
I want this bitch funded.
If you fund me.
Trakovi asked a real question.
I know, that's what I was answering.
Yeah.
Can't believe Tricky is not asking what the contenders' hobbies are. One of his hobbies is dancing.
True.
Pretty metal.
The contender enjoys being a being of pure stamina and having a cute little face.
He does have a cute little face.
And standing there silently.
You see his face? It's kind of cute.
Here, let's zoom in on his face.
And standing there silently while sister dead.
Here, actually, I'm gonna put him over here. There we go. Now we can look at his cute little face.
And friending with Squirrel.
What?
Friending with Squirrel.
Ah, yes,
Friending
with Squirrel. Gives us the mom I flew up.
While we're in ad break, I'm gonna go get myself some appy juice.
Get some appy juice. Fucking Dave Strider.
Hey, this one isn't in the closet, so I know nothing fucking peed in it.
You're still Dave Strider.
Of course I am, numbnuts. You heard my voice?
I know.
The Contender's word. Are you two still friends?
Oh yeah. I'm getting freaking old people ads. What the fuck? I don't control what ads are played. It's your algorithm.
Yeah.
Get better algorithms. Ugh.
I'm sorry to hear about your temporary banishment. I hope you get better. A virtue, a small taste of home.
I've returned with epi juice.
Okay, Dave.
That's so delicious of you.
It is.
This is a Cheerios and Happy Juice kind of place.
Well, I'm out of ad.
Yay,
I'm
out of
also
ad
out of ad.
time.
Yay! Yay! Yippee!
Welcome back, chat.
Welcome back to being gay.
Welcome back to Trabia.
Troubadours.
Dude, while we're talking about stamina, right? Talk about dashing and like how big of a freaking difference that makes.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna talk about Trobio.
Oh yeah, I know.
wanna go-
Before
Yeah,
ads
yeah.
happened, we were talking about Jacoby's question. And I heard that Jacoby wanted to know more about stamina, and I'm excited to talk about the dashing mechanic.
Yeah,
It's a really big part of what makes like stamina classes special.
That's true.
Unlike D&D, where if your current enemy is 5 feet out of your range, you don't have to waste an entire action to get into range. Instead, you can just spend a smaller portion of your stamina resource to move that extra 5 meters into attacking range.
It is very
It's
can't-
just that simple.
I
It's
can't
very
remember
fun.
who had that idea, but as soon as that idea was put in, I was like, oh my god, fucking genius.
I'm pretty sure
It's
I came up
one
with
of
it.
the
You're a genius.
Thank you. I tried.
It was one of the most glaring issues with playing melee classes in D&D, and it was such a simple fix, too.
yeah. Whereas a lot of mana classes or like magic-based classes don't really have that issue because they can just fucking firebolt. A lot of stamina classes didn't have that.
The Contender can move 60 feet in one turn.
You can.
60 meters. Was it feet or meters?
Feet.
Feet.
The Contender can move 60 feet in one turn.
The Contender is currently moving 60 feet per turn towards your location.
A turn is only 6 seconds.
It's also very fun, like, if you are playing like the Contender, if you're playing Gladiator, because Gladiator's chase ability is affected by dash. So when you dash, specifically, your movement speed is extended for the entire round.
Oh.
So when you use Chase, which says, as a reaction, when a creature leaves your threatened range and invokes an attack of opportunity, you would spend 15 stamina to follow them up to half your base movement speed. So if you've dashed that turn already, your base movement speed is now increased. Meaning if you went 50 feet in one turn, when you use Chase, you can go up to 25 feet towards them, instead of the base 15 if you have a 30-foot movement speed.
Chat. It's fucking sick.
Thank you. I try my best. We gotta go back to being gay. Because I want to try to get through all of these so that I can upload this stream and be like, look, here's a stream about the classes. Go check it out.
Yes. So continuing along with breast cancer
Nothing
awareness
more.
over here. Troubadour is really fun.
Troubadour is really fun. Its split path is kind of special. And level 4, you do get to choose between performer, musician, and artist as a paradigm, which are like your little bonus skill sets. And you get a little ability based on that, but you also get evocations, which are your main abilities, your main meat for the class. Which if we scroll down here, I was really worried for a second because there's a whole page that's just blank.
Wait, what?
It's because Troubadour goes down like 4 lines onto the next page,
Okay,
and
cool.
this
I was
pushes...
like, I thought I got rid of those.
No,
Anyway.
it's just because of dumb...
It's because of the thing.
Yeah. So you have a whole bunch of options, and they either can be done on a short rest or a long rest, and there's 6 per level, and there's only 12 on here now, but you also get another set of options at level 12 that'll be even stronger. So let's see, what's my favorite? I really like Hustle. During a long rest, you can spend 2 downtime actions and 15 mana. While you are performing or doing like a spectacle of things, you roll 3d6 and multiply it by half of your mana stat, and you get that much money. You get money!
One of my personal favorites is blowing the dice on level 8.
Damn, Parker's taking my next one.
The blues.
Oh,
It's the best one, definitively.
blowing the dice, yeah, it is.
It is.
It's kind of costly, though. It's got 35 mana.
Yeah, intentionally. It's 35 mana, and you get a reroll. And that reroll, if you roll a 1 on the reroll, comes back to you and you can go again.
Essentially, it's fucking baller.
It's fucking great. A lot of these can be summed up by D&D spells that are, but like, you know, either stronger or weaker depending on how I've done them.
I'd like to liken them more to, you're gonna find this weird, Warlock Eldritch Incantations. Because a lot of those let you just cast a spell once, but here, you get to be a lot more flexible with it.
I hate to, like, ruin this for you. These are explicitly, like, were based on a bunch of D&D spells. Like, mend is just mending.
Here's just where my head was at.
Yeah, it does invoke a lot of Eldritch invocations. Have we removed the multi-class optional rule? Or have we left that in?
I haven't added... It wasn't removed, but I haven't added it.
Okay.
It's in a sort of balance right now.
Yeah.
It's sort of in a limbo where it doesn't exist in the current book yet, but it might.
I don't recommend multi-classing in this system. You will break it.
Neither do I. If it were up to me, I think in this system especially, it's a worse case than even 5e, because whereas 5e multiclassing was very much a big part of the system, it's not here. Classes are not balanced around that.
Nothing is balanced around that in this game.
But like you could.
But like you could.
Systems.
There's nothing stopping you from breaking the rules.
There
You
is
break the rules all the time.
That everybody's okay with, then
Yeah.
I don't see why not.
And what the fuck do you guys think wizard powers are in Plane Hoppers? They weren't a fucking rule.
I think something that would be an amusing game setting is a game setting where literally every player gets 2 classes.
That would be an amusing setting.
It'd be great, actually. Yeah.
It'd
be fun.
Are any of these are any of the other are any others fun ones that I want to talk about?
Anyway, yes, the only thing stopping the balloon artist is your own imagination.
I mean, you can just take artist.
You can just take artist and then
yeah.
become. It's not. It doesn't specify what kind of art you need to create. Your art could be balloon animals.
It could be splatter paint. Like, Artist is a separate paradigm that anyone can take as a character.
Your art could be bringing up Final Fantasy XI.
I think I figured out a good way to put it. You could create your own rules to multi-class. However, it is probably both easier and more efficient to simply find the one class it works for and then reflavor everything to fit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There is honestly so much here that makes it not all too worth it to really
You lose
multi-class
out on a
much.
lot.
You do. You really do. And in this system especially, I think it really makes sense for you to want to stick to what you could get. Because it's just that cool.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
What do you get at later levels? Hold on. Level 8, you can take your long rest ones from level 4 and make them short rest. You get 2 more. And then at level 10, you get the Psychic Affinity, and your illusions can now just hurt people's minds.
Ow.
Yeah.
I just beamed it into the container's head, the can of baked beans Wesley put that homeless man into. It really does hurt.
What I haven't talked about. Do we want to do Spellcrafter, or do we want to do one of the hybrid classes?
I would like to do Spellcrafter, but I have a feeling that we should be showing off some more cool hybrid classes.
Indeed.
They're going to be showing off either way.
Spellcrafter is quite a lengthy subject.
It is.
Spellcrafter has also been slightly changed because I rewrote it like yesterday.
Yes, he did
I
redo it.
rewrote parts of it.
You get a lot of things.
A
So
lot
this
of cool
is your
stuff.
wizard. You ever want a wand? You want a book? That wand and book can be whatever the fuck you want. I believe they're
For our-
called Did you change it to conduits for the wands?
Yes, I did.
Wonderful.
However, it does say in Conduit Basics that the most common conduit is a wand.
You can have a gun.
True.
You
Your
have a
wand
SWAT.
could be a gun.
Your wand could be a gun.
Your wand could be a neck pillow.
That'd be funny.
Your wand could be a neck pillow and a gun.
A neck pillow filled with marshmallows so that you can get it past airport security.
The marshmallows or the neck pillow?
Yes.
You decide.
So you get really good at writing scrolls. And writing in your book. And you can store spells from other people that you see in your book. You get more augments for your conduit.
Yeah.
And then you can just regenerate mana much easier. And also for fun. If you cast the same spell over and over, you can lower the mana cost a little bit. Cause fuck it. Why not? Anyways, your classic wizard. You ever want to be a wizard? And not the bad, like, transphobic kind? I forgot Tinkerer is lime green.
You say that like you had disgust in your voice.
It's just so bright on my white screen. I've been staring at computer screens all day.
Author's note, Katie is the one that requested this color.
Oh yeah, I absolutely requested this color. Tinkerer.
This is a homage to the best of fruit.
Tricky, what the fuck does that mean?
Lime green's an inferior color. What would you rather have, huh? What would you rather have?
Okay, couple chatter.
How dare you say this within my presence?
You're gonna get put in the book again, Tricky.
You're gonna get put in the book again?
We're gonna put you back in the book.
I will use whatever I am currently writing, and I will put you there. And what am I currently writing? Cube.
Yo, Cube.
Oh god. Not Cube.
We're gonna put
That's the worst
Tricky in
spot to
Cube.
get transcribed into.
He will be cubed.
Do you want to be 6-sided, Tricky?
Perfectly symmetrical on all 6 sides.
Okay, Parker, don't make it sound nice.
Hey, you think it's fun to maintain?
Please don't put me in the cube. Okay, Tricky. We won't put you in the cube this time.
Your apology is considered.
Not accepted, considered.
Okay, never mind. Put Tricky in the cube.
Alright, yeah.
Anyway.
You heard them.
Tinkerer. This is my class. So a bunch of classes I had help with for a lot of things, or I thought of specific people playing them. This is my class. This is what I wanted to cater to myself, and it's autism. It's autism.
Yeah, it's quite the autism.
And it's epic.
And it's epic. So you build things. This is the crafting class. It is the Arask crafting class. So you get gadgetry at level 1, making it so that you can build little gadgets, little thingies. But then you also get an extra paradigm at level 1. And you get advantage when rolling intelligence checks on things pertaining to that chosen paradigm. So you have a special interest. This is your special interest. And then you make turrets. You ever wanted little guns? You ever wanted to be Heimerdinger League of Legends?
Have you ever wanted to play Engineer Part 3?
Have you ever wanted to play Engineer Part 3? And then you get your little split path, which gives you bonuses to things. So you either get magical schematics, which you can then make, and then give to other people to help them get advantage on their crafting checks. And you can do this a bunch of times. Or you get magical glue that can just stick shit together. It's not a lot of glue, but it's enough to just stick shit together. And then also at level 4,
And it's strong.
crafting checks. I don't know if I updated this. In the base crafting rules. It's fine, I'll check it later. Anyway, crafting checks take less time for you. And then you can spend extra time to give yourself advantage for free. It's very fun. And then you create attachments for your little guns. So you can either give it a flamethrower of any affinity of your choice that you have, or you can give it a clip so it can shoot over and over and over again without needing to be reloaded. And then we return to autism, where level 8 you get a hyperfixation. And you can choose a crafting paradigm, and you gain the first benefit for it. And you can swap it out on a long rest. You can swap out which paradigm you get the first benefit for. You don't get the second one, but you only get get the first.
Versatility within the class.
Yeah,
We'd love to see it.
You can just swap your hyperfixation. So one day maybe you're fixated on carpentry, but then the next day you might be hyper-focused on, like, what else is in that category? Jeweling. Anyway, and then you get alternative turrets, where you can turn your turrets into surveillance equipment, and they can go into recon mode, and they're very fun. And then at level 10, you can amplify your magic attacks or invert your magic attacks. I think inversion is very fun. You take the affinity that you apply, invert it, and basically pick something from the opposite category. Fire, water, air, earth, wood, metal, etc. But you can't do the primal ones. Womp womp. Anyway, that's my autism class. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
I bet that sounded really good.
I love Tinker so much. And so now I've gone over all of the 3 roleplay classes, the inverted classes that primarily focus on downtime actions. There's only 3 right now. Do I have one planned for the big expansion? I think I do. I do.
Which one?
I have Syndicate, which is a stamina class that is
I'm
basically
interested.
it's a mafia boss where you gain favors and incur debt upon people and beat the shit out of them.
Syndicate's real fun, chat.
Katie had to
explain it.
had to really break down Syndicate to me for me to actually comprehend it.
It's fair. It's a weird class. I don't think there's any other specific roleplay classes planned for the expansion.
I know there's one I'm planning for when I get my hands on that fucking homebrew.
It's
guide.
Chef.
It's Chef. Oh my god, it's Chef.
Chef.
Guys, did you know that
my
Parker
God.
is predictable?
Did you guys know I'm a parody of myself?
All these
No
squares
way.
make a circle.
Chef is a really good idea.
And I sure can count past 2.
You sure can count past 2. Yeah, I think Chef's gonna be a really fun class, especially once you get the skeleton for classes.
Mm-hmm.
Which
I'm actually wondering if
I
I want it to be a ribbon class or not, or an inverse class. I'm really wondering if I want it to be that, or if I want to make Battle Chef.
Fair. You can homebrew other kinds of classes.
Well, yeah, but that's the one I really
Split
want
it
to
a
do.
little more 50-50.
Yeah.
We have 2 classes left, chat. And I guess we're ending with probably the most complicated class.
Yeah.
Alright.
Which is
Yeah.
not this one. I would say this is actually probably the second most complicated class. Just because it has a lot of options. Welcome to the Soul Leader class, chat. I never finished this message to Wesley. Hold on. Here's the message to Wesley.
I see. Thank you. I was patiently waiting.
I didn't write the last word. Okay, so Impersonator, the Soul Eater class, or the Ben 10 class, or just your classic shapeshifter.
Beast Boy class.
So you get Transmogrify, which is a paradigm that allows you to manipulate your flesh magically. And at first, it's mostly just turning into weapons. But you also get to directly just suck stamina and mana out of people.
Schlurp.
Schlurp.
A terrifying prospect.
Truly.
Surely a virtue to strike such fear into thus of the contender.
The roleplay gimmick for this class is mostly adapting to the area around you and natural adaptation. But then we get to the split path. And the split path is broken down into blades, claws, or teeth. Blades, you turn into more of a weapon. Claws, when you defeat a creature, you can choose to store it and then transform into it later. A la Ben 10. Very Omnitrix. Possibly very Beast Boy. Yada yada. And then teeth is a little more roleplay centered, but you get to turn into people. It is You get a lot of their little bonuses. You get their lineage bonus. You get some affinities from them. You can kind of mimic their general, like, silhouette, but you're kind of little off on the details. You get a better suck. You can give yourself wings or gills. Very fun.
Which direction do you want to go, impersonator? Prototype, Ben 10, or Among Us?
Truly.
Christ. Christ.
I'm actually very interested in trying out the impersonator class at some point, so I'm sitting my ass down and listening.
I'm really proud of this class. At level 8, you can just full turn yourself into a weapon. This is Soul Eater. Like, you gotta be picked up by someone else and used. This is a very much you gotta plan team dynamics. So really, you just gotta find yourself a good, like, you gotta find a gladiator, you can find an arcane warden, you gotta get someone who can use the weapon.
Maybe a trapper to help them up with their lack of combat viability in comparison.
Yeah. Clause 2, instead of a full transformation, you can now activate specific stats of a creature that you already possess. So you can take something strength, or something like specifically like a resistance of it, or its dexterity, and you kind of become this like weird chimera thing. And then Season 2, you can fully transform into somebody. You get their level 1 abilities, one of their level 1 abilities, one of their level 4 abilities, if they have one. 2 physical stats, 1 mental stat, movement speed, any lineages, and 1 extra sense that they have, such as Dark Vision or Tremor Sense. You just become them. It's a slightly weaker version of them, but still them. Them enough that you could convince somebody that you are.
It's not enough to be with her. I need to be her.
Yeah, truly. Take their skin. And then this is again more... You can steal somebody's focus and regain HP. Focus is a resource that everybody gets that allows you to regain small amounts of resources as a secondary action. And then at level 10, I think the level 10 ability is really fun. You can spend some time during a long rest and swap out up to a third of the enhancements that you have for for an enhancement of the same type. So if you have a physical enhancement, or a stamina enhancement, sorry, that you're no longer using, you can now swap it out. You can now get that shit out of here. And if there's something now that you qualify for because you're now a higher level, you can now swap it out for that too.
Also, if you need to, like, convincingly mimic someone.
Yeah, you can swap it out for something that you know they have.
Exactly.
It's a very fun, almost evil class. Hold on, I gotta respond to this message.
Animorphs, that's what I was thinking.
Animorphs, yeah, Animorphs. Oh, this is the Devon class. Fuck. Oh, he's gonna love this.
Should we go on to our final class?
Yes.
It is...
Actually, no, we should just go back to Troubadour.
Trovio! Here we go.
Anyways.
Trovio!
So, level 1, Artistic Flair.
Yep, welcome back. Level 1. So, Occultist is, Occultist is the most blatant sequence break ripping off of their own stuff.
AKA, have you ever wanted to play Tenrir from Planehoppers, or Kiana from Planehoppers, or
Pris from Planehoppers,
or Well, now you can.
This is the Kiana class. Kiana, my love. I should make a Kiana PNG tuber.
You should.
You should.
Honestly, yeah.
It'd be nice.
She's very pretty. She's my current Discord PFP. So if you guys, oh, and also Blue Sky. I haven't updated Patreon yet though. It'll be updated eventually. So this is your Warlock-esque class, kind of. It's complicated. And when you make a pact, a bond, a deal at level 1, they give you things. They give you extra stamina or mana at determined levels. I'm very confused by this. I don't think I wrote this.
What?
The last sentence on the level 1 ability. Did you change it? The first one. On top of this, at level 5, 10, and 15, you gain extra die on your chosen resource when leveling up.
That was there.
Okay, I wrote this wrong. It's supposed to just end at leveling up.
So what you're saying is I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go into occultist.
Going
What-
from
here,
1d6
what?
to 2d6, 3d6, and finally 4d6, just get rid of that.
Okay.
You're just supposed to be rolling 2d6 at levels 5, 10, and 15.
Wait, hold on. Because that might actually have been me. Now that I'm hearing you say that.
I can verify.
Yeah,
right?
that was me. That was me because what was written was on top of this at levels 5, 10, 15, you gain an extra die on your chosen resource. I read that as you get
a permanent extra die.
a permanent extra rather than just those levels.
Just those levels. Otherwise, you have so much resource.
Yeah, I read that and was like, huh, really? I feel like I would have noticed that when we were doing the last test. Well, it's written there, so.
I'm sorry for writing it confusingly.
How about I just write at levels 5, 10, and 15, you roll 2d6 instead.
That works.
Here at Secret Spring Productions, folks, we pride ourselves on communication.
What?
So that's level 1. And also at level 1 you get the Spectacles paradigm, which is basically you get to be a little magician. And the way that I describe it is like you can easily cast, like you can easily distort the spatial location of small items. The best example is like you're doing a card trick, but instead of just like misdirection, it's actually like the card does move. And then you can talk to the thing you made a pact with, and they can answer your questions. They can lie to you. And then you become Kiana or Tenrir. So would you like to be Kiana or would you like to be Tenrir? Tenrir gives you the interplanar friendship paradigm, where you get a friend that you can summon. This is a creature. Eventually, this will use the creature rules, but the creature rules are still a little wonky. But then you can partially fuse with them, giving you an overshield equal to half the creature's maximum hit points, and you get a piece of a thing that appears. So if you've ever seen any Tenrir art, he has a mask that he gets whenever he's in partial fusion.
You get so many excuses to draw so much art of your character.
Yeah, so much art.
Or receive so much art of your character.
So many
Depending
alts.
on how you're doing it.
Let's see. And then the Kiana one is you get a little bag of tricks. You can just kind of reach in there and pull out something kind of useful. Up to GM discretion. Always non-magical items. But then you also get a secondary action where you can teleport. Tee.
Yeah.
And level 4, you can also now affect living things with your spectacles where you couldn't before. Level 6, you can make a telepathic bond with a number of people around you. Level 8, you are locked into when you pick your level 4 ability. This is one of those classes that when you choose something, you're locked into it. Where you get a full fusion between you and the creature if you're tenure packed. You now get basically a shield of a new HP bar, essentially, equal to a creature's maximum. And your stats are increased by a certain amount based on the creature's stats. And it only lasts a certain amount of rounds at level 8. Kiana gets the ability to split the Kiana direction. This is D&D Invoke Duplicity, basically. You can use the secondary action, you create a spectral version of yourself, they get a turn. You can do things with them. And then you get 2 secondary actions to compensate for this. And then spectacles get more things where you can add time or gravity to it, making these things have weight or affect the time around a creature. And then you have the option to pick a second deal if you are either path. So if you're Kiana path, you can take a deal and take the tenor one. Or I guess you could take the Kiana one as well. I don't see why you would, but you know. Or you can upgrade your current deal, where you can either gain an attack of the creature that you have and use it as your own, or you can use your 2 secondary actions to take another primary action. And that's the class.
Oh.
Oh, is this one 3 pages? This one's 3 pages. I'm not
because of
surprised.
the tape.
Yeah.
Also, this is a small thing. May I read the magical...
Oh my god, Duncan!
Oh my.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Whoa.
You've just been holding on to that until I finish the class. Thank you so much, Duncan.
Hey, thank you, 101 Kappas for gifting 10 subs.
Yes,
Yeah.
101
Yeah.
Kappas. The contender thanks you. Supporting their friend.
Yeah, Contender, what do you think about 101 Kappas doing that?
What?
What do you think about 101 Kappas doing that? It's pretty cool, right?
I kind of expected him to just like turn off the voice changer and go, but Parker, you do know that's me, right? You don't think the contender is real.
Oh, now we're gonna get all of the notifications.
Unfortunately for all evildoers in this realm, the contender is a very real.
True.
Yeah.
Also, may I please read an enhancement exactly as it was written in the book?
Yeah.
You may have heard me laughing a minute or two ago.
What did I write?
It's just because of this small part. This is the magical sense enhancement.
Oh.
It is, you get a faint sense whenever magic is around you. This sense extends 30 feet from you in all directions, and you may figure out the general direction of the magical things.
I'm supposed to be specific.
I just find the magical things Very funny phrasing. Enhancements, however, are taking not that long, considering that I don't have to change much of the wording.
Thank God. I was
Honestly,
worried that
see, it is taking a little bit because there are parts that I'm like, I just want to make sure that everything is uniform.
Mhm.
But you know. Anyway, we did all the classes.
We did all
Yay!
the classes!
Yay!
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 Yippee!
Yippee!
And this will
You
be
can,
dropping
I'm proud of you
soon.
guys.
yeah,
What a
Yeah.
freaking accomplishment this is, y'all.
yeah.
Right? Shit's awesome.
It's been quite a while in the making.
2.5 years of my life.
Yeah. On and off.
Yeah. But pretty much consistently over the last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Guys,
if we
the
want to
amount-
be real specific, in about like 2 or 3 days, will be the official 1 year since I finished the original Weapon Master, rest in peace, and Spellcrafter.
Whoa.
Rest in peace, Weapon Master.
Rest in
This game-
pieces.
You
Yep.
guys may have noticed this game doesn't have a fighter, and that's cool because you guys can just make your own.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it. Hold on, I'm checking.
Arask isn't here to constrain you to any predetermined rule sets. It is here to be a jumping off point.
Indeed.
Exactly.
Everything is very
Find your
formulaic.
own creative spark.
Everything is formulaic, so you can do it yourself.
Mm-hmm.
April 7th will
Or,
be the
if you're lazy, you can just wait for us to do it for you.
April 7th will be the day that Spellcrafter was officially finished a year ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
Also, happy birthday, Katie.
Thank you. Yeah, today's my birthday.
Happy birthday!
Yes.
Yay! Woo!
Happy birthday.
I got them Pokemon.
Yeah, I have a little sit and cut Pokemon now. More of them.
Oh, nice.
I got Tricky. Not Tricky. Tricky, my Pokemon in Pokemon Lock, which you should go watch. This
Go watch
Friday is episode 3.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Guys, it's so peak. Guys, it's so good.
It's so good.
My Servine. Servine.
Servine.
Who's
Is that a
that?
Servine?
Is that Servine? Who's that Pokemon? It's Servine. Servine. Comes back from commercials.
Servine.
That's Servine. It's gotta be.
It's chill time because I want to go to bed soon. This Friday, well, actually, hopefully tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then Monday. And this is, going up on, if you're watching the VOD, today is April 1st, tomorrow is April 2nd, and Monday is April 5th.
Go to the Patreon.
Yeah, go to my Patreon.
Please.
Levels 1 through 10 will be going up on my Patreon, either for the $10 crew, or you can also buy it for what is going to be $14.77.
Yeah.
Hey mods, can we get that spam out? No.
Yeah, it's gonna be
funny.
1477 because if you notice, the number 7 is all over Arask everywhere. Look, you get a fucking
Thank you for following.
count every time that drinking game every time that there is a multiple of 7 or just 7. You will die.
You will die. Anyway, 7 is
Wesley
really
will.
important to Arask. So this is going to be released ideally very soon. It'll be $14.77, or you can do the $10 tier on my Patreon. Yeah. This Friday is Pokemon Episode 3 on the Sequence Break channel. What else is coming up? I'm gonna be streaming more now the Arask 1 through 10 is done. Homestuck reading's gonna come back.
Homestuck.
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 Thankfully, the contender doesn't have to.
There's something that I
What
wish I
about
could say,
that?
but if I say it, I'll jinx it.
Who would the contender play?
In Homestuck?
Yes.
Andrew
You
Hussey.
know, I was gonna say, I think it's Diamonds Daruk, the big wide guy in the Midnight Crew.
Yeah.
I think that's Diamonds. If it's not, hold on, I'm looking it up. It's not. Hold on, I'm wrong. I think it's Clips.
The contender doesn't know much about Homestuck. But what the contender
It's
does
Hearts.
enjoy.
Hearts Boxcars. That's who the contender would be. It's Hearts.
The contender does enjoy a recent album that the contender has stumbled upon called Music for Bugs by Camden.
Music for Bugs.
If you like music for bugs that incorporates soothing tones and nature sounds, the contender would highly recommend. Hashtag contender gaming.
And guys, thank you for coming to Arask stream. Arask tomorrow. Clown emoji. Hopefully Arask tomorrow.
Chat. This game is so fun. It is so special. The amount of time and work I've seen these people, this person, put into this game, it is immeasurable. You guys are gonna have such fun with it. I really hope you guys enjoy it.
We're asking 60 seconds. Do you want to time me?
The only reason that Arask would not come out tomorrow is I can get it done tomorrow. That I am sure. However, might make it pretty.
Yeah, the only thing that we would delay it for is if we really want to make it pretty, which I do like it when it's pretty.
Yeah.
We'll see how much we can get done tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll see. And tonight, because I'm still working a little bit.
One more thing I want to say before I do a Rask in 60 seconds. On my Patreon, I'm going to do a little discount code for the first, I'd like to say, 14 people who buy a Rask. You're going to get 21% off.
Oh my god!
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's not so wild.
Yeah,
It's
so
not
if you're
so
looking for
wild.
an excuse to
You
support me,
recklessly throw off the balance of commerce, of economics with your fragrant use of deductions of the price.
well, we live in a hard time with the economy being, awful, and the United States being United States. And I want to be able to let people enjoy my creation, but I also want to price it fairly. So I'm giving a little discount code.
A delicate balance between receiving compensation for your hard work and also wanting to deliver good times to all those who deserve them.
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly. The contender gets it.
The contender gets it. Anyway, the last thing I'm going to do before I end stream is I'm going to do a Rask in 60 seconds. Which I feel like is going to be pretty easy. I've got a minute timer right here.
On screen.
Alright. Yeah, it's gotta be on screen.
Hold on, I don't have... Okay, hold on.
Alright. Time to Google a timer.
No, don't do this right away. Okay. Hold on, I have to add this.
Katie, you're allowed to ignore this message until you're done with Arask in 60 seconds.
Okay, hold on. I gotta filter this. Pad. Yes. I only went one direction. Hold on. Too far.
know I am here.
Even further. Oh. Too far. Okay, close enough. Jank ass timer. We're gonna put this right between the contender and Parker.
Yeah.
Okay. We're asking 60 seconds. Y'all ready?
Yes.
I'm set.
Wonderful.
I'm freaking ready now.
Okay, so Arask is primarily based around crafting, and crafting is kind of the whole thing of Arask and the entire central message. You can build whatever the fuck you want, you can do whatever the fuck you want, and you can do it however the fuck you want. Meaning that you can build your skills, build your backgrounds, build your characters, build whatever the fuck you want. Take any classes. You can find ways to go around the limitations of classes by taking other skills. And you can play it in whatever kind of setting you want. The base book is kind of set in a weird kind of steampunk-ish medium, like high magic, medium technology, giving you access to guns, giving you access to regular physical weapons, long-range weapons. And you can up that or lower that however you see fit. You can negate things, you can add things, and the classes on top of that are already really expansive, as well as lineages, which we didn't really talk about much, but they're your basic races like D&D, and they allow you to build whatever the fuck you want. Good night, chat.